dark, stormy night on the windy road of eastern Kentucky. Myles Hartford was far too saucy to drive, but that never stopped him before, and damn sure wouldn't stop him tonight. The problem wasn't the alcohol, it was his headlights. He's lucky his 1998 Chevy Beretta was still kicking, but it's $800 he ever spent, but the damn headlights were so dim he could only see a few feet in front of him. He continued around the hook and bend of every road, way too drunk, but he didn't need good headlights to see the boy on the side of the road. The kid could be no older than 6. "What the fuck you doing out here, kid?" Myles may have been a careless driver, but he was not going to leave a kid standing on the side of the road. He cut over to the shoulder to check on him. Myles stepped out of the car, careful not to spook the kid. "Hey, buddy, where's your mommy?" "I hate my mom." Myles pulled out his phone to call the police, but thought twice about it given his intoxication. As Myles moved closer, the shadow of the child became more visible. "Can you help me, mister?" In his eyes. "Can you help me get her back?" Myles could not look away, captivating him. The boy's eyes, black as coal. "Sure, kid, what you need?" "Will you kill her, mister? She deserves to die." "Of course I will." And to Myles that seemed rational. The boy grabbed Myles by the wrist and drug him up the holler next to him until they reached the house sitting all alone. "She's in there. Kill her, please. She's a bad woman, mister. A wicked woman. Evil." "Sure thing, kid." Myles kicked open the front door and busted in. He knew what he had to do, the thing that seemed most reasonable. He made his way to the kitchen and took a knife from the dish rack. A big meaty knife. He'd do the job. So up the steps he went, drawn to the room of the bad woman, the wicked woman, pure evil. He's ready to do what he promised. She didn't even hear him come in, sound asleep in her bed, all alone. Time for her to pay for what she's done, whatever that was. Myles was no killer, but this was the right thing to do, the only thing to do. There's no question about it. So he did it. The knife sliced across her throat. Gruesome, unbearable convulsions, tears streaming from his eyes as he ran from the blood on his hands. He knew what he had done. He could feel the shock of it all, but there was no guilt. It was the right thing to do. But still he ran from the bloodbath, the bad woman, wicked woman, in search of the little boy he just rescued. "Kid?" He looked around outside but didn't find the boy. He checked inside the car, even behind the house, but the kid was nowhere to be found. Well, shit, he was just here. And then it set in, the guilt, realization of what he had done. "Kid?" he cried pathetically, the numbness gone, blood soaking every piece of his clothing. He needed time to accept what he had done, time to feel. He pulled out his phone and dialed 911, but he couldn't call. Not yet. But I will.